know they was trying to block me, cause it's too hard to copy. Y'all boys move sloppy. I've been yeah, just like Ricky Bobby. Bumpin' lottie-dottie, pull up in that Maserati. Catch out.
All right, so the draft order is going to be, this isn't fair. Who did this? Is this the internet? No, seriously, who did it?
It's just fate, I guess.
Yeah. What are the results?
Oh, of course. It's Chris Manning at #1 with the Lakers.
Wow.
And then, #2, we've got Brian with the Warriors.
Ooh, okay.
3, Danny in the West, the Beam Team, Sacramento Kings.
We'll take it. It's good enough.
This is rigged.
And it's Blake at #4 with the Heat. And then the 5th is Rodney with the Knicks.
I had nothing to do with the draft selection, but I thank you to our randomizer for giving the #1 pick to yours truly. I'm very excited about this. So should we get this thing started?
Yes.
We should. Let's start the draft and let's see who picks the best team.
I know this is shocking, but we're going with Kobe at #1. He's my #1 overall pick. Favorite player of all time and the man that will lead me to more championships.
All right, #2 pick falls to Golden State. And looking at this big board, I see Shaq, I see Tim Duncan, I see Kevin Garnett, but I'm not feeling a big man in Golden State with this #2 pick. I'm going to go down to the 23-year-old Tracy McGrady.
Ooh.
Man, I wish he could have played for the Warriors back in the day, so I'm going to make it happen in my NBA.
Nice.
Dang.
I like that pick.
All right, I'm taking a look at #3 here. I don't know how you could pass.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, Richard Jefferson, and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Devin Booker went through the lean years in Phoenix. He said, quote, I just put my head down and I work. I've been through a lot, honestly. But just being who I am and seeing the bigger picture, I had the tunnel vision to know what this can be. Brian, a lot of players in that situation haven't been able to see it through like he did.
That's true, Allie. Good stuff there. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in a shooting guard. And for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Anthony. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
The shot by Russell, no good. Ayton against Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
That one misses.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Pass to Reeves. Launches it. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Ball finds Booker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on LeBron James. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And he can't hit the second.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Lets it fly. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Paul against Russell. Back to James. Hachimura outside. The three from Russell. And Aiden pulls it down.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Booker can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Paul. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Durant. LeBron with the rebound.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. The three from Russell.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
The Lakers with another miss.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Durant's shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Looking to end the drought. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
James with the ball. Durant covering. And here's Russell. Here's Reeves. Shoots over Paul. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there. He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
The Lakers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time.
Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol, the Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes in this league.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. TJ Warren comes in for Durant. And it's Lee in for Devin Booker.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Baisley, he's checked in for the Suns. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. 1:27 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bamba to end the drought. Out to Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Suns.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Paul for three. Hits the three-pointer.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Walker. Now here's Bamba. Out to Beasley. Now Walker. He's covered by Warren. And it's Walker. That time on the assist by Bamba.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Landale. Covered by Bamba. Here's Baisley. Over Vanderbilt. No good. Off the front rim. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Bamba. And here's Walker. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Landale. Here's Baisley. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Booker. Ross passes to Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Terrence Ross. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. There were so many close calls in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Reeves is checked in for Beasley. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Hachimura from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, pass to Ayton. Stolen by Davis. And here's Hachimura. The 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Here's Reeves. That shot's good. Russell making the play. It's a tie ball game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
To the left side wing. Anthony outside. Ross for 3. He buries it from 3. Ross has got his second bucket on the night.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Hachimura from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Booker, beyond the arc. That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Russell to pass to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Let's go with a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Now here is James. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Anthony. Hangs in the air. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent. Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Outside Paul. Fires the three. They get it back. For three. The rebound by Bamba. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Out to Schroeder. It's stolen by Warren. Here's Landale. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Anthony Davis. And Beasley has subbed in for Reeves. Pass to Landale. Here's Paul. Goes back up. Here's Beasley. Outside Warren. There's the three. The shot no good. On the attack, Bamba.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Paul. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Beasley for three. The Suns clear it. Pass to Beasley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Jared Vanderbilt. Second.
The Lakers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Beasley, left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Beasley hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Lee on the wing. Paul for three. Pass to Beasley from the arc. The rebound by Beasley.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Poked loose. Schroeder finds Beasley. It's Walker on the wing. Out to Schroeder. Launches a three. Here's Bamba. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The Lakers in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now...
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Man, we've seen Terrence Ross really have a great game.
He's making his mark in more ways than the box score indicates. I know that much.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
But an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's Rui Hachimura, then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 2.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
18 feet out, tipped. Davis down low, is covered by Ayton. Here's Reeves. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Anthony outside. Misses the 3.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. And here's Davis. He's covered by Ayton. Yes! And the foul!
Kevin Durant.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Anthony outside. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Booker.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
James passes to Davis. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. Ball finds Booker. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Booker. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
The 3 from Russell. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Booker. Anthony with it. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Warren's checked in for Durant, and it's Ross in for Paul. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Walker comes in for Hachimura. Beasley's checked in for Reeves. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. Timeout called, the Suns. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in.
Give it up once again for your Suns. You dance team, everybody.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Vanderbilt. Pass to Aiden. 5 to shoot. Here's Lee. For 3, Booker. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Davis. Defense right on him. Walker. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Walker's gotten his second bucket.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And it's Warren missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Schroeder. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns trailing, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baisley comes in for Anthony. And it's Ross in for Devin Booker. The Lakers also with a sub. Bamba's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Lee. And the second free throw is good. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Outside Ross. Right side Paul. From deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. Deflected.
With sound instincts and ability, Warren's teammates trust him to make defensive plays.
Lakers foul. Dennis Schroeder. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Call hits them both. James with the ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And there's Bamba on the assist by Walker. Bamba's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Back to Warren. The 3. And the Suns get it back. Pass to Ross. Walker with the steal. Stolen by Ross. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, up 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right
28.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Anthony outside. Pass to Ayton. Anthony outside. Outside Booker. There's the triple. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's James. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. And Durant with the big finish.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's Reeves. No good on the triple.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Ayton. Jacks up a 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Phoenix foul.
Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
First team.
That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Fires for 3. The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Paul. From deep 3-point range. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Davis, he's checked in for Bamba. Timeout called, the Lakers. And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, guys, you see, keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, this possession is make or break. They need points to stay within reach.
Here's Russell. Outside for Davis. Hachimura, the pass to James. 6 to shoot. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. The Suns shooting just 21% from the floor. Anthony, the pass to Durant. Cuts off the pass. Davis down low. He's guarded by Paul. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Hachimura.
I'm going to be honest, like, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Booker, the pass to Durant. That one goes in. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Paul against Russell. James, right side. Pass to Russell. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a minute 26 left in the 4th quarter here. Anthony with it, guarded by Russell. Durant inside. Davis on him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers in the lead. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Here's Reeves. Booker defending. Over to the left wing. Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
James against Durant. He connects!
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Pass to Durant. 4-3. It doesn't go for him.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Booker. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Oh, the king at the line. You can bet on LeBron delivering.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
The line for the Lakers.
And that trip going up empty, missing both.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline. Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And no one's more familiar with this situation than LeBron. This team leans on him even harder in the clutch. It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2.
LeBron James going to the free throw line. Let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things they need to work on.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Here's Paul. Up and over Russell. Oh, off target.
The numbers show that Paul is a maestro in the clutch. And with his efficient free throw shooting, there aren't many players that you'd rather give the ball to in this situation.
And it's tied up with that one.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And the Lakers call time here.
The loudest section gets t-shirts, so get loud.
Down low. Here's Reeves. Oh! Gets the game winner to fall!
That's the end of the
Wins
game.
the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable.
A hero's finish, and they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. No coverage that time.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3 makes him really difficult to check.
Russell against Paul. The 10-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Ayton. Durant kicks to Paul. Ayton inside. We saw him with 29 points last game. 5 on the clock. Anthony Davis with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Booker the pass to KD. Paul with the ball. Anthony taking his time here. Durant, that's in there. Anthony with the assist. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Now here's Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And stolen by Ayton. Inside, Anthony kicks to Ayton. Paul with the 3. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the inside, stolen by Durant. One-on-one here. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Paul passes to Carmelo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your son, Carmelo Anthony, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
For 3, Booker, and the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Davis missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Anthony dishes to KD. And here's Booker from the arc. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Suns making a change here. Warren's checked in. Lakers leading by 4.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
So for the Suns, Landale's checked in. And Baisley subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Vanderbilt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? The Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Paul with the 3. That shot off for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Vanderbilt misses. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Paul. Here's Baisley, guarded by Walker. Kicks it to Paul. Landale pass to Warren. Paul with the ball. Back to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now here's Beasley. 8 points his last outing. Vanderbilt finds Schroeder. And a wide open look for Walker. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Paul passes to Baisley. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get it back. From downtown. And there's the pass to Baisley. There's the triple. And the Suns miss again.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. That's a 2 from Paul. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at
7. The Lakers 13. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. 6-point game.
defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And he gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here is Davis, following the basket by LeBron James. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
I think there's some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan. That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the right side. Reeves can't hit. Suns trail by 8. Durant at the elbow. With the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Reeves. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Here's James. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Lakers leading by 5.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here's Davis. The Suns getting the bucket. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Booker finds KD. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Booker. And here's Anthony for 3. And Davis pulls it down. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Kings. And James throws it down.
It's amazing athletically what LeBron is still able to do, exploding off the floor that time.
That one's in there. The Lakers lose cut to just 3 points on the basket from Lee.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 3. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Schroeder kicks to Beasley. Here's Vanderbilt. Shot from 16. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Passes to Wainwright. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
For Phoenix, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen away. Lee with the ball. With the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lee finds Ross. Another shot. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Ross against Beasley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
And Ross with the slam.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Lee outside. Lee outside. Pass to Ross. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The first pass with the score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson, well, for the Suns, Kenny, how'd you see it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Here they come, fans. It's your
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Davis. A shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. To the paint, here's James, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
Yeah, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut it off.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you.
Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Team foul.
Davis, the pass to Reeves.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Anthony. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Tries again. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Lakers trail by 4. Russell left side. Ron right side. Reeves the pass to Russell. 4 on the clock. Shoots over KD. And Durant sends it back.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Paul for 3. They get it back. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Fellow not just using his base there, but using his arms as well, boxing out and clearing some space.
So for the Suns, Paisley comes in for 8. And it's T.J. Warren in for Kevin Durant. Here's James. Second shot opportunity. Lakers working the ball around now. Hachimura finds Russell. Here's Reeves. Paul with the steal. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Booker outside. Here's Hachimura. LeBron passes to Davis. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
And Booker kicks the ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And the Lakers call time here.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 7. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And Phoenix has possession, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Paul missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Beasley outside. Vanderbilt inside. He's covered by Warren. Count the basket and the foul. T.J. Warren picks one up. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Wainwright. Lee passes to Paul. And a miss there on the triple. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And he makes the first.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Outside Warren. Back to Lee. Paul outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's Beasley on the wing, covered by Lee. Kept alive. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
15 foul. At the line for
the first one falls.
Mohamed Bamba taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Beasley with the steal. Walker at the elbow. And finished off by Walker.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
A 3 from Warren. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top.
39. The Lakers, 41.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. So the Lakers 5 right now. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Suns trail by 5. The pass to Ayton. Out to Lee. Warren on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hachimura. Kicks it out to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Hachimura, the pass to Russell. Off target with his 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Ayton. He feeds it to KD. Fader on the way. It's stolen by Hachimura. And they're running. All going up court.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Durant drawing the double team. Ayton finds Lee. Back to Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Trying to get open is Davis. Snatched up. Out to Russell. The 3. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. So for the Suns, Anthony's checked in for Warren. Booker comes in for Damian Lee. And Paul subbed in for Saban Lee. A 3 from Davis. And they'll get another chance. Feeds it to James. And taken away by Paul.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Booker.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
I love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Floats it up for James. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Booker. And that one hits back iron. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant trying to break free. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Booker.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Russell after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Outside, Russell. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's a out to KD. From the arc. Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Time to push away the distractions. Rui has to be in the zone, stepping to the line in the clutch.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout call. The Suns. They're leading by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. It falls.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And so it's the Lakers with it. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here we go with Ross. Nobody back. And here we go. Good.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
Here's James after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Pass to Reeves. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're in front by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution for
19 seconds left in the game.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Money!
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Baisley can't cash in. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials are headed to the scores table to review it. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed. And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from here. I don't think he got it off. But that is exactly the situation the replay rule was invented for. They couldn't let that go without checking.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store after this. And now we get set for overtime. Turing contest. So it's the Lakers now. Now James. They've got LeBron James. Dennis Schroeder is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Bamba and Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Lee kicks to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Warren on the wing. There's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
You got to be smart sometimes as to when you go inside. T.J. Warren patient that time, but not afraid of getting hit.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Tries from 10, and he connects with the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 1.
There's no doubt that Schroeder is not the first option, but he's still an option. Great confidence there, and a big shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Phoenix, TJ.
All free throws good from Warren.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Schroeder. James right side. Bamba passes to James. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands. So capable in those moments.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Make some noise for you, Suns Dancer.
So for the Suns, Durant's checked in for Baisley. Carmelo Anthony comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Devin Booker in for Paul. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. Anthony can't hit.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Tremendous effort, putting pressure on the rim here at a critical time in this game.
Lakers leading by 3. Stops, pops, offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers call time here. They lead by 3. There's 1:26 left in the first overtime.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team. One more time, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Catching and firing, Melo has it all working in this one.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. The coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Suns foul. Terrence Ross. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. A drive by Anthony. On cloud nine.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times. A clutch performer from the line.
And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up. Poked away. On defense, the Lakers. Here's Booker. KD dishes to Ayton. And here's Anthony for 3. That shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Good!
Austin Reeves.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. The Lakers also with the sub. Davis is checked in, and he commits the intentional foul.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
D'Angelo Russell.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Anthony. Hachimura grabs the miss. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one.